Definitely work at Camp of Champions. Honestly, it's a 10 out of 10 place. I've learned so much here, not even gonna lie.
Working at camp, there's a lot of growth experiences. Like, it may be difficult at times, but through those experiences, there's a lot of growing. And the connection you build with the other staff members, it's just amazing, and not only the staff members, but the campers too. Like, you grow so close with them, and it's really cool because, you get to have that connection with people, and yeah, I love it.
Camp it's a great place that you learn how much you depend on God at. And I think it's one of those things that it's super rewarding. It's super physically draining. You go home, you're tired, you're ready to go to bed, you're ready to get up the next day and start a new day. But yeah, it just gives you a bigger perspective of God's kingdom.
I genuinely love what we are doing through camp, through this ministry, to reach these kids who might not have, had that same kind of care at home, and who may have never gotten to know Jesus otherwise. So I would 100% recommend coming and working here especially if you love to be around kids, and just, have a great time.
My favorite part for working for camp is definitely the relationships that you get to develop with staff members who have like-minded beliefs as you, and getting to establish relationships with the campers and just seeing them every day and seeing their smile and like just the randomness and the weirdness, but good randomness and weirdness that's unpredictable every day.
My favorite part about Camp of Champions is just having the opportunity to see kids grow throughout camp. Throughout the summer, you get to see so much growth in the kids, and not only the kids, but also the staff members that you're working with too, and in yourself. So I think that's really cool. It's one of my favorite experiences.
I feel like I've learned so much about my relationship with God through seeing my relationship with the campers and seeing how they come to me, and I'm like, oh, when they come to me and they're excited to see me, or they come to me with their stories from the day, it warms my heart. And so it makes me think about how with God, we can go to God with just our day and tell him how things are going, and how it makes him happy for us to come and sit with him.
I would highly recommend it, especially as a first job, because again, with all of the staff support and staff relationships, it really makes you feel welcome, and it really helps as kind of a break into that workspace. Because here I am, I'm back after 2 full summers, and I'm still working here, going strong for third.
I'd just like to say that working at camp is amazing. It was one of my first actual jobs I've had, and it's been such a cool experience. I've grown a lot, and there's been I remember coming into camp just thinking I knew what I was doing, but then I was quickly humbled. But throughout all of it, I've just learned so many things from so many different experiences, and it has really grown me, not only as a person, but also in my walk with God, just to see how he's worked, not only in my life, but also in campers' lives and my coworkers' lives. So yeah, I just say that it is a truly amazing experience to work at camp.
If you go into town, and let's random Walmart, and you see a camper, there's a very high chance that camper is going to remember you and be like, oh my gosh, it's so-and-so, and just want to come up and talk to you, and it's just beautiful how that happens. So yeah, I would say work at camp.